Hello. Welcome to one of the pre-seed versions of Jumpstart. So what I want to do in the next maybe 20 minutes is talk about showcases and what the word encompasses and how we can use it in the business. So just to let you know, this was originally done by Elaine Wan as part of our January Jumpstart weekend, and I've recreated it into a slightly shorter version, partly because those videos went missing with Zoom. So I've taken some screenshots from what I had and we'll share them and the general ideas. So I'll start sharing my screen so that you can see this bit, and I will do a start from the beginning. So showcases. So as I say, credit to Elaine Wan for doing these originally, but really I just wanted to talk you through all of the different ways that we can use the showcases and what they are. Oh goodness, that didn't work, did it? Way back to the beginning. Right, so what is a showcase? So really, a showcase is an all-encompassing word as to how we share products. We may have called them workshops, parties, demonstrations, events, face-to-face gatherings, garden parties, you name it, we could have called it all sorts of things. And you may continue to call it whatever you would like to. But what I wanted to do is just really split down that this is just a word that means sharing products at the end of the day. So what is a showcase? So there's two kind of different ways of thinking about a showcase. The first, as you can see on here, is participative. So letting people join in and or a demonstration. So it might be that people have got samples to try, or it might be that you're with them and you can share products around, or it could be a demonstration that maybe it's a group that you're speaking to rather than an interactive. So you can, again, just discuss products, you can talk about how they work, talk about the company, you don't necessarily do the sampling bit. So broken down from the participative side is what we've always traditionally known as a home party. So that's face-to-face with a group of people, either self-hosting if you want to invite people to your house, or to your therapy room or your workshop or whatever space that you have. Or this could even be that you hire a room somewhere or borrow a room somewhere or space in a coffee shop or a pub or wherever you like, and invite people to come together. So you can self-host but face-to-face. Traditionally, it's always been in someone's home. So the home party is when somebody else hosts for you. So somebody who would like to benefit from the host rewards of free gifts and free shopping and half price shopping, then they invite their friends and you go to their house and you share the products within their home. Now, a workshop could be just a little different, and often this is one that therapists really enjoy because it's a way of sharing lots of knowledge. Sorry, I just something else popped up on my screen. It's a way of sharing your knowledge, but a workshop is also something that can be very interactive. People sit possibly around a table and they have products there to be able to use and interact with. Now, ways that this is often done is with skincare products, and people can either get involved in using them on their face as a kind of mini facial, or for some people, they'd rather just use it on the back of their hand and see what things feel like and smell like before they actually commit to putting them on their face. And it can be a mixture of the two. That's absolutely fine as well. An online event is often, it would be something like this. So I use Zoom. You can use any other online platform that you would like to. And this again can just be a demonstration. So this could be me talking about products and describing them, and people are online and just listening and deciding what they would like. And that can be combined with a sampling experience as well. So sampling can be put into all of these elements. So an online workshop to me is something that I send samples in the post to the people who will be coming to the showcase. And then as I talk through how to use the products, I usually demonstrate on myself, whether that's skincare products or body products. I try and make it as interactive as possible, and then they can use the products in the comfort of their own home, but joining together online. Sampling experience can also be actually just sending samples to somebody. It doesn't have to be included in an online showcase or a face-to-face. This could be a one-to-one that you meet somebody or on screen, or it could be something that you send products to somebody and they sample them, and then you catch up afterwards about how they would like to, if they've got questions, if they would like to buy anything. So showcase just encompasses all of those kind of participative, demonstrating sort of events for products. We can also have a showcase, which is more prospecting and using display to encourage interaction with people. So this could be a fair, it could be a stall-based event, it could be, you know, a school fete, it could be a church fair, it could be a summer fair, it could be a Christmas fair, it could be all sorts of places where you can basically pay for a table and you take product for other display things, and it's more about the display and conversations, and you might sample one or two products, a hand cream, for example, or it could be perfume, or it's just one or two products that you're sampling, but actually you're using your display to talk to people about the products, who we are as a business, and how they can then interact with you in the future, whether that be through one-to-one conversations, joining home-based parties or online workshops, or if you're a therapist, how they interact with you with treatments, where you use the products, what other treatments that you do. But it is just a way of displaying what we do. There's also pop-up shops. So again, it's a table that could be within another shop, could be in a farm shop, it could be in a coffee shop, could be all sorts of places, similar to a fair in the fact that you're there and have a couple of things to demonstrate. So a couple of products to sample, but talk about the business. And then therapists, absolutely in your treatment rooms, whether you are mobile or have a permanent place where you work from, having a display that talks to your clients without you having to say too much about it. So that could be a seasonal display of products. It could have little tags or notes on there to say, you know, samples available, please ask me. It could say, you know, please use this hand wash, or this hand lotion is our customer favorite. So it could be even your seasonal guide being your display as well. So it could be that you use, for example, right at this moment, it could be that you're displaying winter and spring skincare. So actually just having that up shows that you've got access to Neil Yard Remedies products. So it's a good way of being able to let your display do the talking for you. I think that's the important part of it. Okay, so that's what a showcase is, and it can be, as I say, so many things. Moving on. So why do we want to showcase our business? People who are purchasing skincare products generally want to try it. So we would like a sample, we want to have a tester, and in many places that products are sold, you can't do that. Whereas actually through us demonstrating products, sharing them, sampling them, we can actually let our customers and clients share the product before they decide to buy it. 75% of people who are sampled to do make a purchase, maybe not on that day, but you're building that relationship with people, and actually they do buy within time. So if you were doing for clients, for therapists, you might give out 15 samples in a week. So 75%, I'm going to say 16 people, makes my maths easier. So 16 people you might sample in a week, 12 of them will buy something. Now they might not buy on the day, but they might buy after that treatment, they might buy the next treatment, but it's there and they're thinking about it. It's one of the reasons why people will book their own event, so that they can try products with their friends, so that they get the experience of actually trying lots of products in the comfort of their own home, or if they're coming to you, which is not available anywhere else within the business. So it's a really personalized way of people getting information. People get a feel for the brand, who we are as consultants. They get to know a little bit more about what Neal's Yard Remedies is about. You know, we always discuss a couple of things about why we've joined the business, why we like being with Neal's Yard Remedies. They start to understand the relationship that we can build, the added value that we can give. So again, that one-to-one interaction or on a small group basis, individual questions coming back to you after the day. So if they've got other questions they can ask you about, again, not available anywhere else in the business. It also helps us generate an understanding of the opportunities at NY Organic. So it helps people understand how they can buy product through us, through our websites, how if they host something, they get free and half price shopping, and how also if they would like to earn some extra income, they can also join us and start their own business. And that could be a few hours a month, or it could be full time. It's entirely up to them. But until you actually showcase what's on offer, it's really difficult, I think, to sort of encourage people to host and to join our team if they haven't got a little bit more of a background. It's a bit of a kind of harsh way of talking to them, just to go, would you like to join, you know, would you like to do this as, you know, with me? People often need a little kind of an entry point, a little softer approach, I suppose. Great way to meet new people, to network and actually build our community and our customer list and our client list. So if you're a therapist doing any sort of showcasing or workshops, then always get people to bring a friend. In fact, for any of us doing workshops, whether it be online, in person, generally say, would you like to bring somebody with you? Because it's a great way of getting new people that you can then share the products with and let them understand who we are and what we do, and share our blue bottles a bit further. And for people coming to an event in person, often they do like to bring somebody with them so that they've got kind of a friend to not come into it on their own. So if people are a little bit less confident about, you know, coming somewhere on their own, just bring someone with them. It's the more the merrier in my world. It's also the best way of marketing and building your own brand, that being you as an independent consultant, as well as Neal's Yard Remedies as a brand. People understand why you are part of the business, how you use the products. If you're a therapist, they understand what else that you offer. And even, you know, as a consultant, people, you know, get to know more about you as a person. There's a bit more depth to it than, you know, just a website experience or something like that. Okay, so behind all the showcases, a great thing to do is have a program of events. So if you can put some dates into your diary and have some themes which are through a season, basically. So at the moment, our season is, I'm just going to stop sharing this for a minute. Our season is completely covered in this seasonal guide. So as I say, we've got winter and spring skincare in here. We've got the wellbeing side, so we've got the women's balance. It's another really good topic for showcasing. Information about immunity and going organic, as well as information about workshops on essential oils, joining the business, and how we support communities. So a lot of levels of information about who we are and what we do. So the season at the moment is around winter and spring. So this is January, February and March. So if you can pop at least one date a month in for a self-hosted workshop, you can invite people to come to that. Give it a title and just let people know it's happening. And then we can talk. We've got a different recording, which is actually what to do step by step on holding the showcase. But it starts to build a journey for your customers and also for hosts. So if they come to a winter skincare showcase, they can start to learn about how we layer up products for our skin, serums and oils. We can chat to them about that. But it also means that at that one you can talk about what you're doing next month. And it means that if they want to do winter skincare, if that was your January, now we're coming into February, if that was your January workshop, then actually it's time limited, so that it means that they need to book it. There's a deadline, because actually in February you're doing something else. Of course, if somebody wants to host it themselves and invite their friends, you can recreate the winter skincare for them, or an essential oil one, or whatever they would like to do. The main thing is to book the date and worry about how you're going to create it afterwards, and either ask your upline leader or me if you need some help about exactly what to do on the evening. So as I say, it gives everyone a journey, the customers that come to them, it gives them a journey through the season, different products to use. It means we can showcase different ranges. So as we start to reveal more of our skin as the months get warmer, things like body scrubs, facial polishes, that kind of thing, we can lead them through step by step in a season. So as I say, gives them a journey. Right, let's just share again and onto different ways to showcase. So if you're a new consultant, this might sound like an awful lot of information, but actually the seasonal guide is your first thing. So these will be, you will have received some of these, and we can buy more packs as well. And just basically, you don't need to do necessarily winter skin or spring skin. You can use your starter kit. That's the whole reason for the way the starter kit is designed. And the first one to do, if you want to start with 3 products, is do a cleanse, tone and moisturizer using the products in your kit. You can use sample pots to sample out to people, or you can buy sample sachets. But just get talking about the products. Just do the 3 things, and then you can do an onward booking, either self-hosting or if someone would like to host, using some of the other products in your kit as well. So you've got everything you need to get going. Stepping stones, really. So then, particularly if you're self-hosting, then you would get the free shopping. You can then start to buy products for the next showcase you'd like to do, products that you'd like to include, and that journey that you would like to give your customers. If you're a more experienced consultant or somebody who has been in the company a little while, but is maybe restarting or wanting to just refine what you do a little bit, then actually having a season's worth of bookings, of dates that people can book into, self-hosting and doing private events, then or doing fairs and events or pop-up shops or workshops, whatever you want to do, get those dates in, because I find once they're in my diary, then I talk to people about them. If I wait for other people to come to me, then actually it kind of drifts a bit, and it means that we're not consistently raising the profile of our business. And actually it means whenever I'm doing something to do with skincare, it means I give myself a really nice mini facial as well. So it means my skin stays in better condition, because sometimes that doesn't happen just at home on my usual routine. So if you're self-hosting, then certainly ask people to host. Share images on your website with what the benefits are of hosting. In fact, let me do that right now if I can get this up quickly. See if my web will come up quick enough. I've got some problems with my, here we go, this might, no, it's not happening. I'm sorry, that's not going to work. What you can do is share your screen and go from, my tech is not being very kind to me today. Anyway. Okay, so I have a few gremlins going on here, as you might have realized. So let's just try and get back to this and get back to my slides. Goodness me. Okay, we were here. I can't get my the internet working, I'm afraid, so I can't show you what I meant. Anyway, it's about making sure that you can talk to people about the benefits of hosting, so the free shopping and the free gifts, which is their main things, their main reasons, but also to get together with their friends to make it something that's interactive with their own friends. And then for therapists, obviously making sure that this is in line with your treatments, whether you're doing beauty treatments, which lends itself really easily to skincare products, but actually from a well-being perspective, lots of our products which are really good for your clients, whatever your treatments are. So that could be using a diffuser and essential oils, it could be about having a relaxing bath, all sorts of ways that actually a display will help your clients understand more about Neil Jarve remedies working in conjunction with well-being. It's not just skin deep, there's so much more to it than that. And again, the seasonal guide is a great way of being able to talk about that. Okay, so let me just share my screen again, just to reiterate this. I apologise for my gremlins, really. Okay, so so that's our ways to showcase. So hopefully that gives you an idea. However, whatever your reason for being part of the business, that it gives you some ideas on different ways to showcase. Now, if you need some extra tips or specifics with this, please do get in contact with either your upline leader or with me, and we're really happy to talk through how to make this work for you on a slightly more individual basis. Okay, so give it a go. And this really is my best advice, is to book a date. So it's in your diary. Give it a name, whatever you want to do. So that could be skincare, it could be about essential oils, it could be anything at all that you love about products. Certainly, if you're new to the business, calling it your launch showcase, so that people know that you're new to the business, and you don't need to know everything. You just need some products to be able to share them. Then pick out the products that you want to showcase, how you're going to sample them, or if it's actually, if you just wanted to create a display to start with for your therapy room, just pick a theme and create a display around that. But really, my best advice is to give it a go, and make sure that you get a date and get talking about it and let people know. And honestly, I did one in January. I had 2 people coming, but that's okay, because actually you can talk to people a lot more easily if there's less of them. You won't get as many sales as if you maybe had 6 or 8 people, but to start with, that doesn't matter. Just get the journey going and enjoy it. All right, any questions at all, give me a shout. You know where I am. I'll stop sharing again. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and look out for the other Jumpstart races. All right, take care. Bye for now.